Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. I have been so lucky to bring some amazing headlines to this channel, but I think this is arguably the biggest I have ever been able to share with the XRP community. Let me explain. With 4 billion transactions processed and 43,771 ATMs, Euronet joins Ripplenet. Now, who is Euronet? Well, they've been in the industry for 30 years. They have a subsidiary called Ria. Ria is in 155 countries, 377,000 locations. In volume, they did 40 billion last year. They are the second largest money transfer network in the world. If we go to the Ripple Insights page, this was uploaded just a couple of hours ago. And what this deal means is that Euronet is going to join the Ripplenet network. And it will use the blockchain technology for money transfers. So Ripple is a part of 5 new integrations for them. The others include Alipay, Remitly, Poland, and ING Bank. 200 Euronet clients now will be able to just be handed Ripple's throughput technology executing the transactions. Michael Brown, the CEO, says, and I quote, "Ripple and Alipay will help disrupt the competitive industry." And it doesn't just end there. When we go to the RIA website, we learn as of the 1st of May that all Walmart locations in the US will be able to send money and pick up cash via RIA. Do you know that 90% of the US population, 90%, lives within 10 miles of a Walmart? And if you are wondering, well, what does this mean to XRP? Let me explain. When you join Ripplenet, okay, when you join the Ripplenet network, you can get access 2 different ways. There is the standard access through the API, and there is the full access. And what I want everyone to pay attention to is this, where I'm on the Ripple brochure. Access on-demand liquidity for digital assets. Both access levels have the ability to settle transactions instantly through XRP, a digital asset used in Ripple's XRapid product. So eliminates pre-funding in foreign accounts and sends payments 24/7 using XRP. So don't be fooled if you see people saying, this doesn't mean anything for XRP. I really beg to differ. Even the Daily Hodl said they are using Xcurrent. No, I went over all 3 releases with a fine-tooth comb. There is no mention of Xcurrent. It all is consistent in saying that they have joined the Ripplenet network. Okay. This is an additional bit of information that I think is quite important. This is the actual Euronet Worldwide end of year report that came out a couple of weeks ago. This is about the money transfer addressable market. So the global money transfer market breakdown, you can see here in the yellow that RIA dominates 4.8% of the entire global money transfer market. And what's important is this green here at 66%. 2/3 of the global remittance market remains unaddressed by key players, and Euronet is well positioned to capture those money transfers. Wow, I don't need to say any more on that subject. And for a follow-up, this is Cargill's Bank, and it was in August 2018 that they joined Ripplenet for some cross-border remittance business. And I think it's a good idea always to find out if these customers are happy. And I found that in their year-end report, they mention Ripple 3 different times, and they use Ripplenet to facilitate secure cross-border inward remittances. And they highlight how it is safe and secure, and you can now access this service at 360 points to pick up money. And it is allowing their service to be unmatched by any other provider in Sri Lanka. So there you have that. And then we have the U.S. Commodity Futures and Trading Commission. They had some very interesting comments to make on the 1st of May, one of which is about the anticipation that new applications for clearinghouse registration is coming, resulting from an explosion of interest in cryptocurrencies. And that explosion is transforming itself into many different ways, one of which is a little bit of money that is coming, a lot of money. 6 million is being put into this company here, which is the Digital Assets Data Company. And the same people who invested in Ripple early on, they are investing in this company as well. And the Digital Currency Group is the company that is part of that group of investors that are coming to this new platform that launched in March. And what do? They build models and analyze crypto data. This is critical for the expansion of institutional grade tools that are required for crypto hedge funds, money offices, and asset managers. We can see that this entire space is becoming so sophisticated. The retail investors that are watching this, you will not be able to recognize this space in 5 years. And now I'm going to take us into the fluff. I want to talk about that same concept of how people who were living in the Edo period had no idea how a little tiny carved charm called a netsuke would have transformed itself. They would never be able to recognize this industry as it is today. So what you see here is a picture of a man who, at the time in the Edo period, which had been in the 1600s, 1700s, and 1800s, they carried this little lacquered pouch, which you can see here as an example. They're just beautiful. And at the top of that pouch would be a carved charm or netsuke. It comes from the word ne, which means root, and ske, which means to attach. And they were worn by men and women. The women wore it on their obi, which was the belt on the kimono, that wide fabric belt that you see. And then the men carried it like you saw the picture right before this picture. And they were carved out of horn, sometimes bone, very often ivory, even sometimes a walnut. They had extraordinary craftsmanship. And they were also very cute and sometimes a bit odd in a way to make you smile. So this is an example of how it was so cute, so finely detailed, but yet it had a sense of humor that made you smile. I just love this. I just love this. So what has happened? Well, they wouldn't recognize the netsuke today and how it has transformed into modern day life. We now have what's called gashapon, and it sometimes is abbreviated gacha gacha. These are machines that are all over the country. They can take anywhere from about $1 to up to $5 with an average cost of $2 or $3, and you'll get a small little toy inside a capsule after you put your money in, turn the dial, and one will drop. And you don't know exactly which one in the series will drop. Some of these stores in Akihabara, for example, have 500 of these machines in one location. They are really fun. There's 150 new designs that come out every month. It's a $30 billion industry. And all of them are a little freaky, a little wacky, and a little strange, but they are always humorous. And the one that really tends to repeat in terms of theme is sushi. So here's an example of some that were available in those gachapon capsules. And one of my favorites and most popular were the cats in the shape of sushi, bite-sized sushi, but really wacky, right? Here is what it looks like up close and personal. So funny. I mean, it's just cute and wacky all in one. And then it was a photographer who really took that idea and began through elements of Photoshop and having some real ability to do manipulation with photography, created these photographic images of real cats in the shape of a bite-sized sushi. And I think my favorite of all is this one here. It's just beyond cute. All right, everybody. Yeah, do take care. Okay, sayonara for now. Bye-bye.